Hey, what's up? This might be too close. Let's put it like that. Go this way. Okay, so my last video, I'm going to stay on this goal setting trend. My last video I spoke about setting goals and thinking about who you want to be and kind of having that inform your plans as you kind of think about what you want to do and sort of how you're going to progress and develop as a person. Now, the other perspective I want to give, and it's not really talked about much, and because you'll read any online article on your Facebook feed or whatever, and it will speak about planning, setting goals, all these kinds of things. And what the perspective I want to give is, I think that sometimes planning can get in the way of actually achieving goals, honestly. And I say that because planning is fucking exciting, and then when you get into this mindset of what do I want for my life, and you listen to the self-development material that says, dream big, dream as if there was no possibility of failure, and you think, holy shit, if I could have truly anything I wanted, what would I want, and what would I do, and all this stuff. And then you're a kid in a candy store and you create this and write these shit down of this beautiful fantasy life that you would want, and it's so exciting, and you get caught up in those emotions and this hope. I heard this quote, I don't know where exactly it's from, but I think that sometimes people say hope is a distraction, and it's great because you'll watch these videos and listen to motivational speakers and they'll get you so pumped up about the possibilities. But does that actually do anything for you? I mean, good God. I mean, you watch any fucking YouTube video, hopefully not mine included, but they'll talk about, your fitness goals and have the body you want. And then if you're dating, have the dating life you want, you'll meet the women you want, you have the sex life you want. And you get so pumped and does that do anything though? Maybe that gets you to buy their shit because you really like them, but that doesn't, it gives you a feeling of accomplishment, but you haven't done anything. That will wear off in fucking an hour or so. Maybe the next day you'll be back to the same shitty habits, You'll be back to eating crappy food. You'll be back to just sitting on the couch and being inactive. And, you're kind of back where you started. Except you had a few hours of feeling really good. And planning does the same thing, It's like you make all these plans, you get excited about, this is going to happen, it's on paper, it's truly going to happen. But then that leaves you satisfied. And whenever you're making changes and you're going to, try out new things, the fantasy can't be enough. I can't stress that enough, and we fall into that so much, and it's on TV and it's on everything that you kind of see, oh man, I would love that car. And then especially when you go online, aside from YouTube videos, you'll if you start reading books about something, about fitness or about dating or about self-development, you read these books and you'll then be familiar with the concepts, and a lot of people, especially in success with women dating, dudes will become philosophers of this kind of shit. And then in fitness and health, people will argue about gluten and non-gluten. They'll argue about carbs and fucking cholesterol, the different kinds. And unless you got fucking real problems, you don't need to worry about that. That's the truth. There'll be dudes who will be so, and anybody, not just dudes, who are so well versed in everything. But are they actually, taking action? Are they actually what they say they are? It's like that. One of my favorite quotes is from Emerson, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Is who you are is so loud I can't even hear the word you're saying. Don't believe someone what they say in the debate they want to get into. Fucking if you read a book about personal finance and that'll teach you how to be rich and that kind of stuff, you'll talk to people and go to maybe a bunch of meetups or conferences with people who also read that book. But do they have any money? Probably not. But they've read a lot of books. They know a lot of shit. They can talk the lingo to you. What does that give them though? It leaves them where they are. Hope is great especially when you're hopeless. But that's not the whole journey. It's a distraction, and sometimes be careful of that. Be careful that that'll leave you fulfilled. You know? What you want is you want to take action. You want to take little steps every day, and those will accumulate and they'll build up. You know, small victories, they add up. And then when you take these small actions, like, you know, if you're like want to, you know, get your fitness better, you like say, oh, I'm going to walk every day, or I'm going to not drink soda every day, you know, and then suddenly you have a month of no drinking soda. I'm like, holy shit, this is great, I did it. You know, then you add, oh, let me walk for 20 minutes every day. Then that's another habit. And then you do that for a month. And then suddenly you got these 2 great healthy habits, and do you think that's gonna fucking help you with your fitness goals? With your weight loss or whatever you want to do? Of course. But those were like little steps that you started with. And guess what? You don't need to buy a book to know that. You don't need to watch YouTube videos or subscribe to somebody's newsletter to do all that, you know. Those are just little steps that are really common sense and really obvious. And they add up and they work. The thing is, it takes time. And it's easy to say to, you know, go outside and walk for half an hour every day for a month, but what about when it's cold? Right now where I live, it's snowing, you know. It's going to be fucking hard. It's going to be easy to want to stay inside on those days. Or what about when you like woke up late and you had to go to work and you didn't do your walk, and you come home and you're tired as fuck? It'd be easy just to go home and just get on that couch and fucking try and forget about the, you know, relax from the day at work, but are you going to walk then? And in my previous video, that's kind of what I was alluding to, you know. This persistence and work ethic is something that's developed. And it's hard to do that when you're doing a million shits at once, when you're like, oh, I'm going to make a salad every day, I'm going to get my veggies in, I'm going to get my smoothies in, I'm going to get my walking in and exercising and personal training. That's hard as fuck to cultivate the virtue of patience and diligence with a million things, you know? So it's easier with just one thing at a time, you know, and then suddenly a month 2 of walking, you don't even think about it, like, oh, I'm going for my walk, you know, I do it every day. It becomes part of you. Then you can add something else, like then suddenly after that, wow, you know, eating my greens is part of me. And that's excellent. And then, you know, you're really gonna fucking make progress. It'll take you time. There's no 6-minute abs for this kind of thing. You know. But the results, can't argue with the results. Thanks so much. Peace out. Take care.